Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Now it's time to move on to one of the most exciting parts of Excel, formulas and functions. Formulas are what Excel is best known for. Simply put, a formula is a calculation. The most basic example of a formula is a sum. That just means adding numbers together in a worksheet. Before we go any further, we need to clearly understand what formulas and functions are and how they work. This is very important because once you understand the basics, you'll be able to create more advanced formulas easily. You may notice that I'm using the words formulas and functions almost the same way. That's okay. A formula is a calculation. A function is a built-in tool that helps you perform that calculation. If you click on the Formulas tab in Excel, you'll see something called the Function Library. Excel has over 500 functions. Each function is designed for a specific task. Some functions are very simple, and others are very advanced. The good news is this: you will never need to use all 500 functions. Most people use only 15 to 20 functions regularly, and there are a few very important ones that everyone should know. These are what I call the Big Five formulas in Excel. That's what we'll start with. Let's begin with a very simple example. Imagine you have three numbers in a worksheet: 100, 200, and 300. If you want to add them together, you need to create a formula. Every formula in Excel must start with an equal sign. This tells Excel that you are entering a formula, not text. So you could type equals 100 plus 200 plus 300. Press Enter, and Excel gives you the answer, 600. This works, but it's not the best way to do it. Why? Because the numbers are hard-coded. If one of those numbers changes, the formula will not update automatically. A better way is to use cell references. For example, instead of typing the numbers, you type equals D3 plus D4 plus D5. Now Excel looks at the values inside those cells. If the numbers change, the result updates automatically. Important tip: always use cell references in your formulas whenever possible. Now let's look at a more realistic example. Imagine you have a long list of numbers and you want a total at the bottom. You could add each cell one by one using plus signs, but that would take a lot of time. And what if you had thousands of rows? This is where functions are very useful. Instead of adding each cell manually, we use the sum function. The sum function is usually the first function people learn in Excel. When you type equals sum, Excel shows you a list of matching functions. This feature is called IntelliSense. Press Tab to select Sum. Excel automatically adds an opening bracket. Inside the brackets, you tell Excel which cells to add. For example, from F3 to F10. You can type F3 colon F10. Colon means 2. Or you can select cell F3 and drag to cell F10. This means add everything from cell F3 to cell F10. Press Enter, and Excel instantly calculates the total. If you open a bracket, always remember to close it. Now let's talk briefly about operators. Operators are symbols used in calculations. The four most common ones are plus for addition, minus for subtraction, asterisk for multiplication, and forward slash for division. Make sure you know where these are on your keyboard. So far, we've used simple formulas with two numbers, but what happens with a more complex formula? Let's try this. Equals 35 plus 5 divided by 2. You might expect the answer to be 20, but Excel gives you 37.5. Why? This happens because of something called the order of operations. Excel follows the same math rules you learned at school. This rule is often called BODMAS or PEMDAS, depending on the country. The order is brackets, orders like powers or square roots, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Excel always follows this order. In our example, Excel does the division first. 5 divided by 2 equals 2.5. Then it adds 35 plus 2.5. That's why the answer is 37.5. If you want the calculation to give 20, you must use brackets before number 35 and after 5. Now Excel adds first, then divides. This rule is extremely important. Excel uses it in every formula you create. Once you understand this, formulas will make a lot more sense. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.